Hey to my glam family, it's your girl Angel Marie. I am very excited for this video because I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. So as you can see, I did the Grinch look, you guys. It was so much fun. It was challenging, but it was fun, okay? And honestly, I'm not the best like face painter or anything like that, so I just tried my best. I decided that I wanted to show you guys how I got this look. I was going to do like the whole process of it, but unfortunately my iPhone said I'm full of storage, so I had to cut it down a little bit. So we was going to just focus on the main parts like the eyes and here, the details down here. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button, and comment down below. And with that being said, let's get straight to it. All right, so just to get started, I'm just using my concealer from MAC. It's the MAC Studio Fix Concealer in the shade NC43. And I'm just applying it over my lid and also blending it out. So that way we can get that nice, smooth canvas for our eyeshadow look. Then after that, I just set my concealer with a translucent powder. You can use any translucent powder that you have and just basically just set that in. So the palette we are using is from Juvia's Place. It's called Culture Number 2, and we're going to be using Festive, which is a nice, beautiful green, and I'm just applying that on my crease. And basically, I'm just blending and building up that color so that way I can get that pigmentation that I want, so that way that green can just pop out. Next, I'm using Waraba, which is a yellow shade. I'm using it as like a transition shade, and I'm applying that above the Festive shade to give it that nice green yellowish look. And then next we're going to go with a darker green, which is called Motherland, and I'm just applying that at the outer corner where my outer V is and going towards the middle of my crease to give it more definition and more depth. And I also did use the shade called Fufu, which was a deeper green to give it more depth as well. I applied that shade off camera since I was fixing my left eye because I didn't like how it turned out, so I had to start over again. But yeah, now I'm just cutting the crease. I'm doing a half cut crease. I'm using the P. Louise eye base in the shade Rumour 2. And I'm just carefully just cutting the crease and give it that nice sharp look. And for the shimmer shade, I'm using Joe's, which is a very beautiful shimmer with a green and yellow effect to it. I'm using a small flat brush to apply that. And I also used the Magic Radiance setting spray from MAC Cosmetics. And I just use that to make the shimmer pop out more. Then I went back in with Fufu, and I was just using that to smooth out any harsh lines on my cut crease look. And then I'm applying my mascara. I'm using the Bad Gal mascara from Benefit, and I'm now prepping for my lashes and popping them on. And also off camera, I did my under eye as well. I used the NYX eye pencil in black to color my waterline. And then I used Fufu as a darker shade to color my under eye as well. Now it's time for the very fun part. So I'm outlining the mask with the NYX eye pencil in the color white. I got this inspiration from this YouTuber called Sandy Jarquin. I will link her video down below. And I just basically was just following what she did and just outlining where the mask should be. Then I'm using a black eyeshadow with a angled brush to color in that white outline. Feel free to use any black eyeshadow that you have in your collection. Now it's time to dig into the face paint. I'm using this paint from CCBeauty from Amazon. And even though I was pointing at that green, I actually used the other one on the same row because that other one was a little too light. So I wanted something a little dark. And this is honestly my first time ever putting face paint on myself. So I'm just using like a brush that they already included in the painting kit. And I'm also using a powder puff to blend it out some more. So I'm just trying to build that color the best I could because face paint doesn't really give you coverage. And I used a foundation brush too to apply that face paint. Now this was the challenging part of trying to create an outline of how to do the cheeks. So basically I did that off camera, but now I'm just shading this in with the black eyeshadow and just trying to make it more look realistic. So yeah, this was honestly the most challenging part of this look. Then with the small detail brush, I'm just creating the nose and using a black eyeshadow to create the outline and also using a black eyeshadow to fill it in. And then I'm also going to use a bigger brush to give it more color. And then after that, I did use NYX eye pencil in the color black to even give it a more bolder look. Then with the small detail brush, I'm just using a black eyeshadow to create little freckles. This honestly will give that Grinchy vibes. I did apply more freckles afterwards, so it was more freckles than that. But yeah, I went back to the lines and just shade them in a little more, just blended them out so they look nice. Then I used a white eyeshadow to clean it up a little bit so it looked more realistic, more cleaner, more sharper. Then I went back to that shimmer shade and I used Joe's to apply that on my lid to give that nose a more shimmer, which is very glamorous, and I love how that came out. And then I'm doing my lips, so I'm using Caviar from MAC. It's a black lip pencil, and I'm just outlining my lips, and I'm only just doing my upper lip. And then to fill in my upper lip, I'm using the lipstick called, I think it's the extra long lasting MAC matte liquid lipstick from NYX, and it is a black lipstick, as you can see, and I believe the name is called Noir. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just love how this look came out. I'm honestly so proud of myself. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.